Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new to my channel, my name's Elaine. I'm known as what? LVE. Alright y'all, so we back. It's game time, baby. It's game time. So anyway, I ordered a lot of stuff because I just didn't have time to be in the stores. So y'all gonna see a lot of things that I have purchased on Amazon or whatever the case may be to help enhance my gifts. I did want to just bring a little different flavor every year for Father's Day, because again, these people don't see this stuff in the stores. So the more creativity you bring, and you have to put like the same amount of energy you put in all the other holidays, you need to put it in your designs for Father's Day as well. Don't slack up on your designing process and your creativity just because it's Father's Day. You just want to toss something together, and then you get out there and you wonder why you didn't sell hardly no baskets. It's because you didn't put the same energy you gave to the other holidays. Now, I didn't say energy as far as making 50,000 baskets. I said energy as far as your creativity and your presentation still has to be on point regardless. Okay, remember, you're selling to females. Okay, I'm gonna keep reminding y'all that we picky. And if you look at that gift and say, I would not buy that for my husband, then you need to fix that. Okay? Fix it. Because I don't want to hear, I didn't sell hardly nothing, and my gifts, blah, 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 blah. And your gifts look like crap sitting on the table. I'm just being honest. Keeping it real. I'm going to stay 100 with you. Okay? Anyway, I wanted to do some snack gifts. I didn't want to do a whole lot of baskets for Father's Day. I never do a whole lot of baskets for Father's Day. I do like different type styles and all that stuff. And y'all know, just throughout my everyday designing, I don't do a whole lot of just baskets only. Okay, you gotta tweak it a little bit, switch it up, rotate it. Okay. So anyway, the boxes I ordered last year, the clear boxes, the cupcake box I ordered last year held 4 cupcakes, and the shipping is horrible on those this year. I guess I just waited too late to order them. I don't know what the case may be, but anyway, I ended up finding the ones that hold 6 cupcakes, and they're still clear boxes, and most of my boxes always come where you have to remove the film, and once you remove the film, it comes out to this big beautiful clear box. Now it's meant to go like this because they come with these liner trays, these boxes at the bottom that you put together and slide in there to hold the 6 cupcakes. Well, we're not gonna use them right now. We're gonna use them boxes in another gift. Okay. So with that said, I already pulled out my boxes. I already put my boxes together, the ones that I'm going to use for the snack gifts. The remaining boxes I'm going to actually use those for some other style gift when I get to it. But for right now, I want to go ahead and knock out my snack gifts. The reason why I'm only doing a certain amount is because the snacks that I'm putting in there. So I don't know if you guys remember these from Family Dollar when they ran that big huge sale on their food and stuff, and these came out to be $1.97 a piece. Y'all remember? I cleared it out. Okay, went to several. We ain't have that many Family Dollars, but I made sure I hit every last one of them. Okay. Also at the bottom of here, I have a piece of foam. I traced it out and traced multiple pieces to all, to the amount that I needed for each one of these boxes. I placed that foam board down the bottom. I used black, added in y'all see that grass? Where that grass come from? That's that after Easter grass at Family Dollar. I mean Dollar General, that 10-cent and that 5-cent grass. Okay. So anyway, I definitely partook of the blue, the green, the pink. I did get a few white, didn't really need them, but I went on and got them anyway because I'm not passing it up. And I knew that I was going to tag that green and that blue in these Father's Day gifts left and right. So y'all be on the lookout because you would definitely see that grass being used. And also in here, I have some of these chocolates left over that I need to rotate out. And the last thing I want to do is just sit around and let my stuff expire. And I knew that I wanted to add whatever I had already into Father's Day, and then whatever extra I need to add, I'll just add that, extra pieces. Which the only thing I need to go get is like some type of trail mix or nut mix or something like that. And this will be one and done complete. Okay. Yeah, I know chocolate's crazy to add this time of year, but I'm only doing like 14 of these. Once they sold, they sold. And we ain't making no more. Because I ain't got no more chocolate. And I ain't got no more jerky. So I'm not gonna go buy a whole bunch of other stuff just to make more snack boxes. Okay. So once these are gone, they're gone. And then also I don't know if you guys remember these right here, the little bottle openers. These were part of that Gold Star collection. I want to say it was like after Christmas. And they ran these for like, I went on Penny Day, and this girl, they had a whole buggy full of all Gold Star stuff, and I just tore them up. I grabbed every last one of these bottle openers I could possibly find. So these are going in here as well. And then the last thing that I'm missing is the beer mugs. I have beer mugs, but they came in those Dad root beer gift sets after Christmas last year, and they're at my mom's house in the Valentine's Day leftover gifts. So I'm gonna have to go get those boxes. They came with 2 mugs, 2 Dad's root beers, and then I want to say something else, but that might have been all they came with in that box, a gift set. So I'm gonna go get those, and I'm going to open up those boxes because I didn't put them with anything else. They didn't go in a basket. All I did was pop a balloon at the top of that box and wrap the back part of it in like some Valentine's Day paper. That was it. So I sold quite a bit of them, but I also had quite a bit left over. Okay, so we're gonna break them boxes open, and we're gonna put one of those clear beer mugs in here, or drink mugs. That you can also get them from Dollar Tree, but since I already have some from that sale in those gift sets, I'm gonna use those to keep me from having to go buy any. But like I said, the only thing I do need to go get is like some trail mix, and I'll get that once I go pick up the boxes from my mom's house. I'll stop at one of the local stores and find me some trail mix to go in each one, and we're gonna close these right on up. But I was able to close one up because I did have 1 pack of trail mix left in my stockpile, which I don't have much food over there. I got to read that up because y'all know how Christmas is. I got to read that up. That's a must. Okay. So I'll be, you know, getting my orders in for that here shortly. So once you close it up, of course I did my little ribbon wrap. If you don't know what I'm talking about, please feel free to go back and watch some of my previous videos dealing with flat concepts, because I show you exactly how I wrap. Or if I need to if you've seen some of my videos where I've did like closing gifts and stuff like that, well, I had to wrap the towels to make them stand out in the basket more. That's the same way I wrap them, the same way I wrap these boxes. Okay. Also, to finish this box off and to bring it to life, other than just having the ribbon wrapped around it, I pulled out my star balloons. I don't have a lot of Father's Day balloons, and honestly I really don't want a lot. So what I did was, because when it comes to Father's Day, I really don't want a lot of these men gifts to say Happy Father's Day. I want them to say whatever the occasion may be. So meaning is, I don't want like a lot of things in it that says Father, Dad, Happy Father's Day, anything like that. So instead of putting Father's Day balloons on these, I pulled out my star balloons. And this is what they look like, just solid 18-inch star balloons. And you can get these from Amazon. That's where I get all my solid color balloons, whether they be 18-inch, 10 inches, 5 inches, whatever the case may be. I get them from Amazon. You get a nice bulk of these balloons at a very, very low, reasonable price. And I try to stay stocked up with my balloons, my solid color balloons, because I like to use those around Valentine's Day too. That way, if there's a gift with a heart balloon on it and it don't say nothing about Happy Valentine's, nothing like that, I can still resell it throughout the remainder of the year. So I'm going to use the star balloons according to the color. So I'm going to do the green ones with the green, and then I also have the blue. So we ain't got just one solid color flowing through here. We got the blue coming through for you as well. So we're definitely gonna put the blue balloons on top of that and bring it to life. The tissue paper that I'm using to wrap around the balloon once I attach it is going to be this Father's Day leftover tissue paper from last year after Father's Day that was so inexpensive. I'm talking about cents. And what I did was I made sure however it comes folded, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I cut it, because I get the perfect squares every time. Alright, so you're definitely going to remove the colors from each other. And y'all see that it's already pretty much folded, right? So I just basically take it. Now I do kind of make sure the tissue paper is lined up accordingly. But sometimes whoever put it in this package didn't fold it all the way correctly. So once I line up accordingly, I fold it again. And this is the squares that I need. I don't need nothing smaller than this. If you do anything smaller than this, it's gonna take forever to to make the, you know, the design that you want. So I basically cut along this line, going inside of here, cut it all the way across, and then there's also 2 different folds that you have to cut through as well to get your squares. And you do the same thing with the green, okay? Once you do that, you'll come out with the perfect squares, okay? With this tissue paper, there's a dull side to both sides. Put the 2 dull sides together, and I want this blue stripe side to come out better. I mean, show more than the green side. So what I do is I take my balloon holder and I poke it in the middle of the stripe side, and I only squeeze the middle section. I leave this nice and fluffy. Do not mess with this part right here, because it's not gonna be fluffy enough for you, and you're gonna be having to add more and more tissue paper, okay? Now usually I do this whole ordeal with hot glue. Not happening, okay? We're using glue dots and we're gonna move on about our business. And therefore, if we have to fix anything, we just fix it with more glue dots. So I tape this little tip piece, I tape that nice and tight around the balloon stick. The balloon sticks are your best friend, so if you got balloon sticks, use that, okay? And once I tape that, I take 2 glue dots and I line them on one side of this piece right here. Once I do that, after I've already attached my balloon is attached with glue dots. I just set it up there, see where it touches the box. Put glue dots on the middle of the balloon where that flap is, after I taped it down, and then put some glue dots over here, and I put that balloon right in the dead center and let it stay in place. If you use enough glue dots, I'd use some on both sides of the balloon. That way it can catch on both sides of the balloon. That way it won't be one leaning back or leaning forward. It won't be like the little machine man at the car wash or the little car dealership. So once you do that, you surround the balloon with tissue paper. So once you got your glue dots on one side, you just slide it in there. You take the balloon stick and you apply the pressure. Once that sets in there, what's going to happen is that tissue paper is going to set up just like that, and then you're just going to go and fill in the rest as much tissue paper as you need. You're not going to need that much. For the back part, I think the way I put it in there, it only took 3 bundles, and then for the front I added 4 just to make that a little bit fuller in the front. So I added 4 bundles in the front, 3 in the back. That was it. Once you do that and everything's nice and secure, this is what you come out with. Voila. This is your Father's Day snack box. Didn't take much effort at all. Like I said, all you gotta do is blow the balloon up. You can hot glue it if you want to. Just make sure you got a hot glue with low temp, because you don't want to use you can use the hot one, but you gotta let it sit for a minute before you attach anything to it, or you're gonna bust everything. But I just use glue dots. It worked in my favor. This was an easy process. The only time consuming process about this is filling in the boxes and getting them ready to go. Once you get every last one of these boxes filled, just like I've already done, all I gotta do is go back and add the beer mug, slap some of the whatever trail mix or whatever inside the mug, tape this down, and then add my balloon and stuff on top. Well, I mean, wrap it with ribbon and add my balloon and stuff on top. Father's Day tag is gonna hang right here. And then if they say, well, I don't want it to say Father's Day because it's for something else, pull that string, remove that Father's Day tag. Here you go. It don't say nothing now. So that is how I want these to go. These are actually probably going to go for about $40 to $45. I'm not going to go above and beyond. Listen, again, I'm trying to rotate some stuff out. So sometimes I don't take it, $60, $70, $80,000. It's just not, I just don't do it. But I will take some stuff to that level where it needs to be. But just for like a simple snack box, an easy gift, listen, $40, $45, $50 at the most. But I'm thinking more $40 and $45, and rotate these things on out. So again, this is the back. I used 3 pieces of the paper in the back, and I used 4 in the front, and that's just because I wanted to cover, like some more ground in the front and make it just a little bit more fuller. And I know, like I said, you can do the Happy Father's Day, you can use your Cricut and all that stuff. Hey, I want this to be able to re-rotate. So even after Father's Day, I still got time on the food, because the jerky stuff don't expire to December, and August is on the candy. But I want to go. Okay, so to avoid having to hold on to it, sorry, let me set it up here. To avoid having to hold on to majority of the stuff, it's best that you go ahead and make it do what it do. Okay, leave that stuff off of there. Add your Father's Day tag. Again, if they ain't for Father's Day, it's for a birthday gift, and they just need something as they on their way to it, remove the Father's Day tag and go about your business. Sell it and get going. So, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.